Listen to Player 2, it's a video game review show. My name is JoJo, and I'm your player 1.
My name is Jeff, and I am your player 1.
And my name is Kim, and I am your player 1.
There's a plastic bag that just brushed against my foot, and it freaked me out.
Oh, was
Did
it
it
beautiful?
scare you?
Did you take a video
scare
of
me.
it?
It gave me a bit of a start.
Is it gorgeous? Is it like, does the melancholy of the bag floating around your room remind you of life? And
like an American Pie.
Beauty.
American Pie.
No, that's American Pie.
Yeah, American Pie is when he has sex with the bag and then it floats around.
He has sex with a bag full of pie.
Yeah.
That's
Who would have sex with pie? I think the
Twice.
writers of that didn't really. They just had an idea, but didn't
Yeah, it's
fact check it.
Conceptually, it seems like a thing, but then like,
Do you think that there was a moment in the writer's room for American Pie, which I'm sure people know what that is still?
Yeah, how old is that now?
I don't want to think about it because I'm close to death.
I would look it up, but I would get yelled at for tabbing away.
I wonder if there was a conversation in the writer's room of like,
1999.
we need, what's the name of white man in that movie?
Jason Biggs.
We need Jason Biggs to have sex with something that isn't a human.
And I should have been not been the first person to say that. That should be Kim, who's always pushing saving Silverman on all of us all the time.
Well, yeah.
Is he in that?
Okay, no, you stop. You
Okay.
If I had a spray bottle, I would spray you. How dare you try to compare Saving Silverman, which is an amazing movie, with this piece of crap that got like 16
Sequels.
A lot of sequels.
They say, well, I mean, that actually might be a bad sign, Jeff, because they did save Silverman in one.
Yeah, they saved it.
They
It
did it in one.
They finished it.
It's called, it's called American Pie. You're just like, okay, they really centered the entire identity of that movie on the fact that there's one scene, like 3/4 of the way through, where he puts a stick in a pie.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
maybe
this-
it was about the song.
I don't think the song is in the movie at all.
Yeah, there's no way they could afford that song.
You're fucking kidding me. Was there a Levy?
There's a Eugene Levy was in the movie.
Yeah, Eugene Levy.
Okay, so they got that at least.
He was in almost all of them, I think, up until probably the last one or two when he was like, I don't need this money anymore. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in one like just by himself?
Yeah, he was like, and he goes back to college or something. It was very, he kind of had a Rodney Dangerfield identity in it, but he was not characterized like Rodney Dangerfield. But that was his gravitas, that was the character he was at.
He did get respect though.
He did.
Yeah.
Do they have to fuck a pie in every one of those movies?
I think so, contractually.
Do they have to
I
work
think.
it
Well,
in?
it's kind of like how they have to put like Peter Parker in at least one movie every couple of years for Sony to maintain like the Spider-Man license. So every couple of years they have to put out a movie where Eugene Levy fucks a pie.
It's
So it's
not.
like, how do they
or else it reverts back to the DC universe.
how do they organically work in the pie fucking on like sequel 8, you know?
Yeah. Well, I guess at that point it's just like a tradition, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but with pie fucking.
Yeah, it's just instead of I fuck the turkey, I fuck the pie.
Exactly.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
Yeah.
I,
Now you're getting into the spirit of things.
Yeah. I have never felt, well, there's a few moments that have made me feel older than
right now.
when a student says this one time and nobody followed it up with at band camp, which is another quote from that movie.
Yeah.
And I was
Very
just like,
famous.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
It's this one time at band camp is not a thing anymore.
No.
And it was a thing for like 20 years.
Yeah, and Stifler's mom is no longer Stifler's mom. She's now a woman from a number of things.
Yeah, from the White Lotus.
White Lotus.
God, she was good in that.
And
She's in progressive commercials now, maybe.
Yeah, those are awful. I've heard them on the radio.
Yeah, she's
Maybe
really
that
bad. Oh no,
was-
Discover. She's in a really bad credit card. Like she's I don't know who she owes money to, but I think it might be credit card companies.
It's
'Cause-
probably because like she was working so hard to get away from being Stifler's mom.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she's
She's
great.
got it going on. But that was Stacy's mom.
That
who
was
also had
Stacy's
it going
mom.
on.
Yeah.
It was Stacy's mom.
I think I saw a thing where like that actress who I forget whose name it is, no disrespect to her, but she did say that the American Pie movies did get her a lot of young dick.
That's good. I mean, as long as it's not too young.
In a way that she couldn't just by like putting a sign out.
Well, they
Oh,
didn't
there's
have
some-
the internet.
I
They
just got
didn't?
some sort of
I
for
mean,
the
it was
first time
early.
ever, for some reason right now, I got a notification about weather updates on the computer.
Weird.
Well, it's very windy today.
Yeah, it is very windy. My allergies are going bananas.
Yeah, you're allergic to bananas now?
I am allergic to bananas, and which means so bananas are flying through the air. They hit me. I have allergies to the pollen, and also I die from too much potassium.
There is places on Earth where it is realistically possible to get hit with an errant banana.
Yeah.
There has to be, I should say. I'm saying that maybe I'm manifesting that like The Secret.
Next time I see one of you guys, I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I'm going to throw a banana at you.
It's going to be Joe, I'm pretty sure.
Well, here's what's terrifying, Jeff. Kim is functionally unemployed. So
Yeah.
she could choose to see us.
That's not true.
whenever
They
she damn
reinstated
well
me. Fuck
pleases.
you.
What?
Okay, first of all, it won't happen because she can't afford bananas now because she is unemployed.
She could hit us with an egg, the bananas of chickens.
Mm.
Are eggs and bananas the same?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's discuss. Because there seems like there's a bit of a debate
Okay,
on this subject.
so we are 14 minutes in. Jeez, Louise.
Yeah, we started early. Chill out. It's fine.
Okay.
You know.
So, first of all, bananas are a fruit
Mhm.
where
Are we sure?
This is one of those things where a banana might be like a nut or something.
Yeah, is it like a gourd? What if
Yeah, is a banana a gourd?
But you know what? Okay, you know what? I might be starting to change my my opinion because bananas do often act as a replacement for eggs in recipes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, if you sit on one long enough, like an egg, it will squish and get messy.
So they are an edible fruit, an elongated edible fruit, producing
Hell
several
yeah,
kinds of
hell
long
yeah, they are.
herbaceous flowers.
Okay.
Herbaceous. Nice. That almost was bodacious, and that would have been good too.
Or vivacious.
Vivacious is excellent.
The difference is one is grown by a plant and one is grown by an animal. That's one of the differences between eggs
Now, Kim,
bananas.
now, Kimothy, I will say that chickens, they have to eat something, and they don't eat other chickens. They do eat plants.
They would eat other chickens.
At some point in this chain, something is eating a plant that gets to a chicken. So in many ways,
This is like when you eat mac and cheese and you call it a vegetable, Joe. We know what you're doing.
Exactly. So at some point, the egg is also being made by vegetables.
Okay, so, but also the egg is considered a vessel. The banana is not a vessel.
Which is odd, but the banana peel, would you say that's a vessel?
Yes. So is this conversation, is a banana peel an egg or is it the banana?
This is a bit of farm wisdom, but if you crack an egg into a bowl, it's still an egg. You can't say the same for a banana and a banana peel. They are distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never point to well, let's say eggshell at that point.
Yeah.
I'm kind of now, I'm picturing on Easter.
Coloring a
just-
bunch of bananas.
Just coloring a bunch of bananas. at
Okay,
this point.
now, okay. And plantains for the kids.
I'm thinking right now in my head, has anybody in the history of existence ever done that?
Hold on. I got to go get my notepad. Hold on. Oh, you think I'm fucking joking.
We could be the first people to ever do that or have the idea of doing that right now.
There's a pressure there.
Because
Now that idea is out of your mouth, Jeff, and it has to happen.
a banana colored like a Easter egg and hidden is like a thing a clown would do on Easter.
It's kind of like what the Joker would do.
Yeah, that's big 1960s Joker energy. You know when he stole all those pies?
Sorry, Batman, I'm going to have to split. And then
All right.
he
I have an
Get
SAT question for you guys.
okay.
Bunnies are to Easter eggs what blanks are to Easter bananas.
The Chiquita banana.
No.
lady.
The answer is spiders.
That's so gross. No, I don't want spiders to leave eggs.
Tarantula.
Oh, a tarantula. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No, wait. So you said
The Easter tarantula delivers the bananas.
no.
That almost sounds like a vocal warm up.
I can think of a reason why. Okay, here's the thing. I can think of a reason how there may have been Easter bananas thought of before today.
Okay.
The Easter bunny is to Easter eggs, as Donkey Kong is to Easter bananas.
Okay.
I can picture some sort of holiday image where Donkey Kong is celebrating Easter by not painting eggs,
But rather painting bananas.
but rather painting bananas.
Well, and
Isn't
that
Donkey Kong
good
like a
old,
Jehovah's Witness? I don't think he celebrates. I don't think he celebrates Easter.
so the Jehovah Witnesses don't even celebrate the Jesus's rebirth.
no, they celebrate nothing. I think
Yeah.
I think all holidays are just kind of try to draw a banana. It looks like a penis. Let's see here.
Really good visual note-taking method.
I haven't done any drugs today, except
No.
half of this Wickles pickle beer.
Ew.
I guess that is a drug. Yeah.
It's good.
All right, what's going on?
So, okay, so back to our core competency. This is a video game review show, and on this show, we look at games that are recently released, or, as happens with today's entry, not actually completely released yet, even though we did pay for it,
I did
in
pay
order to
for it.
determine if it is a game worth playing.
I think I know what we're going to talk about.
And we do so by looking at reviews from fellow gamers, you know, the people we trust with our lives. They are the firefighters and paramedics, and that's terrifying when you think about it. Some of these reviews come from doctors,
You
like
think
medical doctors, not like me.
Yeah, you're not a real doctor.
What type of doctor plays games the most?
Orthopedist.
Okay.
I've never met an ophthalmologist who's a big gamer, so I'm going to say you're probably right.
The game we are looking at today is Hades 2.
Yay.
Oh, yay.
It is the prequel to Hades 3.
Yeah. No, they won't do a Hades 3.
They probably wouldn't have done a Hades 2 if it didn't make them boodles of cash.
I mean, it won every award there was, so, you know.
Hades 2. It is an action RPG roguelike developed and published by Supergiant Games.
A bit ostentatious.
Yeah, and it's
reading
good to
about it.
take them down a peg. Here's the description of the game from the game designers themselves. Battle beyond the underworld using dark sorcery to take on the Titan of Time in this bewitching sequel to the award-winning roguelike dungeon crawler.
The end.
That do anything for anybody?
Yeah. I bought it immediately.
Yeah, so did I.
I played it. I streamed a little bit of it.
Kim, do you know anything about Hades?
Oh, I remember that Jeff was like super horny for a lot of the characters for like
yeah,
a
I was
long
like,
time.
Hades nuts. Am I
Just
right?
like so D's nuts.
That's good.
Yeah, I just remember like lots of I remember about a 45-day period where Jeff was just horny all the time.
Yeah, it was just like, it was like my personality for a chunk of
it's like-
COVID.
Yeah. Hades was his personality, and
Yes. That was his sourdough bread.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I was weirdly enough, before Hades 2 surprisingly dropped, I was looking at getting some art prints of Hades because I was like, what are things I like? And then Hades came up in my brain.
Then Hades texted you in the middle of the night like, "Hey, you up? I'm in town.
Yeah.
Hey, come on over. Come on, my girlfriend's asleep. Come on over.
Let's party." And then it showed a picture of just like drugs, just like fucking really like shit you should not be doing, Jeff, not at your age.
So I really like a screenshot that I'm looking at of the girly with the red eye and the green eye.
Yeah. Her name's
Melano.
Melanie, I think it is.
Oh, I should probably learn how to pronounce some Greek, but I don't. I like that she's looking at you, but then you can see her back in the picture.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot. Check out this Nemesis.
I've played a little bit, and here's what's interesting about the game is that like there are some character designs that are like not done because it's still in early access. So we could get some even sexier things.
Let's be clear about that. So this game was quote unquote released on May 6th, 2024, except that it totally wasn't released on May 6th.
Yeah.
It was open to early access on 2024, which is basically, hey, this game is not done, but we would love money. So,
Yeah.
how would you like to play a version of this game that isn't done yet for the cost of it?
But you get to keep it for when it is
And people
done.
were like,
though.
"Shut up and take my money."
You get to keep it if it's done. This company could fold.
Don't say that because this has been a bad couple. It's been a bad forever for video game companies.
It's been
lately.
a bad 2 days. The company
Yeah.
that makes Hi-Fi Rush shut down because Microsoft was like, we don't like you.
Yeah, you didn't make us $8 billion, so bye.
But fuck off.
Yeah, but you're free on Game Pass, so get fucked.
Yeah. So yeah, Hades 2 released in early access on May 6th, using some stuff that definitely does seem polished and some stuff that definitely don't.
So Jeff, wait, hold on. He's not really allowed to talk about the game, right? Because that's not what we're here for.
No, that's not what
No.
we're
I would talk about the first game, Kim. I would not talk about the second
Okay.
game.
Yeah, he's allowed to talk about the first game all he wants.
Is there any
Yeah.
way that we could find out about this second game? Is there somebody that maybe has played it and maybe we could find out what they thought about it?
We do have reviewers that can clue us in, and those reviewers are the 14,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews that this game has received in the fucking 48 hours since it released. Which, by the way, it did release for, in early access, $30.
Yeah.
Presumably, it's going to cost more when it's finally done cooking.
I think it'll be 40 at most, though. I think the first one was, 40.
Yeah, but that was
The first
years
one was
ago.
$20, I remember.
We were desperate.
No, it was $20 maybe in early access, but I think it was 30 when I bought it.
This guy over here.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? What a cuck.
For the big three for this game, just so we're aware what the tenor of this game is in terms of the reviewers. The first review we see a lot is it's like Hades but tour. That's a big one.
Yeah.
The second review type that I think is significant, at least the ones that I found, is mindless obsession with the fact that this isn't really Hades. This can't be really. This is not good. This is bad because it's
Not my
really
Hades.
Not my hashtag. Not my.
Not
Hades.
on my Hades.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the fact that you're playing a lady.
What? People don't like that you're
Yeah.
playing a lady?
Well, I don't need to hear the rest of these reviews. I know this game is bad now. We can just end the episode here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The term woke garbage comes up a lot.
The first
Kate
game was
Blanchett.
just nothing but bisexuals. It's fun.
The first game also was not. You didn't play Hades in that either, and that was the name of the shit. So who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
America Ferrera is in this? Ooh,
What?
TJ Miller is in it. Why did they allow that?
Wait, I don't think you're looking at the right thing.
No, I'm looking at the cast of How to Train Your Dragon. Never mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kim. That was. How could you have possibly fucked that up so bad?
I need to show you, honestly, in my chat, this is Bing. In my chat, it says Hades 2 reviews. And it says, for some reason, it's just the first thing that pops up is How to Train Your Dragon 2 reviews. And then it shows me all the people.
That's
And I'm like,
great.
there's
Well, if
somebody
it's
named
any-
Hiccup in
If
this.
it's anything like if Hades 2 is anything like How to Train Your Dragon 2, I am on board because that movie is fantastic.
Okay, I also like the How to Train Your Dragon series.
The other set of reviews are people who are genuinely critical of the game in a way that feels inappropriate. I don't know how else to say it, but it's basically like, this game's combat is truly next level, fantastic, wonderful. I can't believe it's such an improvement. Next comment. This combat system seems completely half-baked and the gameplay is just totally off. And it's definitive in a way that I think is going to harm this game in the long run.
Oh, really?
Because
It's sort of like the idea of a soft launch. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, like, if you're doing a show, right? Where like we're only finished with the first 2 acts of this show.
Yeah.
So you have an event where you have a bunch of people show up to watch those first 2, like Spider-Man the musical, I guess is what pops to mind for me.
you're kind of you're getting feedback a little bit.
Yeah, and you want to like it's like a dress rehearsal, but not even that good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they are treating the reviews imply this is done, even though it says literally on every one of them early access.
And actually, the first thing you
Early
see when you
access.
open the game is just a big thing that says, "This ain't done yet."
This is not done. This is, you snuck a bite when mama's back was turned.
You put your dick in that pie, and it was not ready yet.
You dicked the pie on this one.
Oh, you
And
really dicked the pie.
Can you do that clean, please, real quick?
You really dicked the pie on this one. Wait, hold on. Let me try again. You really dicked the pie on this one.
That's got to be a line from one of the several dozen American Pie movies, right?
I'm going to just put that in our League of Legends mom hat announcer pack. So people can have that. Oh, or the finals, whatever
Well,
the fuck that is.
If someone wants to invest in us, they can get it as an NFT later on.
Those don't exist anymore.
They never existed. That's the thing. Hey!
How would you guys like some reviews of Hades 2?
Please.
All right. Coming into our chat in Squadcast. That's right. Maybe
All right.
Oh, I got to go back over there. The thing that no one
Yeah.
knew
I was
existed
looking at
until I told them
reviews
about
for How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Stop looking at reviews for How to Train Your
it.
Dragon.
I like this movie a lot, but now TJ Miller is problematic, so I have to give this a less
He
review.
He is problematic.
He's
and-
really disappeared at this point. I don't even think he's in the new Deadpool. Maybe he
And
is.
I don't think
know.
that he's in any of the new How to Train Your Dragon. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many guys who are exactly like him. You can forget him very easily.
That was the thing I
Yeah.
remember Joe, one of the earliest thing Joe ever
I
said to me.
did put in chat what the review is.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that. I remember Joe came up to me at like Comedy Spot once after a set.
did?
Yeah, and this was before JoJo or anything. You came up to me and you were just like, "Hey, you wanted to give me a tip about my set," and you were like, "You should go watch T.J. Miller because I think your stuff would do well if you had like an affectation similar to his."
I did?
You did say, yeah, you told me that.
That version of me died a long time ago.
Yeah, I know it. I know he did.
Yeah, I'm all different cells now.
I'm okay if you had an affect like him, as long as you didn't like do the things that he did.
Well, that's what I didn't really know
Yeah.
how to like do anything funny on stage or write jokes very well. So like all of my stuff was like kind of not like morose. It was like without energy, which is TJ Miller's whole thing. Is just sort of like ba-da-da. So I know JoJo was coming from a place of love at that point. I did ignore him though.
Yeah, that's true. But then
And
you
did
guys
it,
like
and
fell
did it
in
work?
love.
And did it work out for the best?
Well, I mean, I'm here instead of making millions as some sort of TJ Miller stand-in. So yeah, I could have filled the gap that he had on Deadpool.
But then instead you're here.
Yeah, since I'm here, should I read this review now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This
TJ.
is from
This GIF you've posted, Kim, is distracting.
yeah, they're all distracting. I keep staring at them.
Yeah, I can't help it.
So this is from Steam user Flea. Oh, from the band?
The guy from
Yeah, from the band.
From
Yeah.
the Red Hot.
Is it
Hades
Red Hot
Peppers.
Chili Man?
Yeah.
Yes, the men who are red hot.
Yeah.
Is it men at Chili?
The men who don't wear chili.
These men wear chilies.
Love
bad.
and death in the time of chili.
Now that we've settled that, let's read
Yeah.
the freaking review.
Did you like Hades?
No.
The sequel is bigger and better without the trap that a lot of sequels fall into of being a copy/paste with a new story. They left enough similar to feel familiar while making enough changes to keep it fresh. Not a single reason I can imagine that you wouldn't like this one if you liked the first. This is like the opposite of Darkest Dungeon 2 reviews.
Yeah, for now. Remember, I've only given you one of the ones
No,
I've
I feel like they're all
collected.
going to be like this, very positive.
you
and
wanna
Yeah,
bet?
this sounds like all of them. This sounds like every review.
very matter of factly, straightforward.
Just like, oh, so if you like this, I just like that it's very definitive. It has some amount of asterisk. Like, obviously, if you didn't like the original Hades, you probably won't like this one. Also, why are you playing Hades 2 if you didn't like Hades 1? I believe this person.
Yeah, this person's just trying to share facts. This person's just trying to give information.
Now, there is one single reason someone might not like this one if they did like the first one.
Women.
Women.
I thought there were women in the first one.
There were, but you didn't. One wasn't your main character.
I didn't
one
have to,
wasn't
like,
the blank slate for which you propelled your personality.
Yeah,
upon.
I wasn't. It wasn't the stand-in for me, a woman. Ugh.
Yeah.
If I wanted a
Super.
woman that I controlled,
Go on.
Mhm.
Go on that limb.
Yep, keep walking, bud.
Yeah, keep going.
I would
There
play.
might be. Hey, Jeff. There might be jokes out there on that limb. There's only
Yeah.
one way to find out.
I'm afraid
Keep
of
going.
climbing trees.
Looks a little
No.
thin, but go
Hey,
ahead.
Jeff. It looks a little thin, but you never know. A bird might swoop down and save you. At the last
A
second.
bird just swoops down and says a slur, which then takes
Now
everyone's
we're
attention
doomed.
off of me. Yeah.
It was an owl, and it had my face. It screamed my name.
Yeah, I like this review. This review's fine.
Yeah,
It's very basic. It's a sequel.
Yeah.
To Hades 1.
it's a good sequel.
Yeah, just put that on the box. It's a sequel to Hades 1.
I think they did when they called it Hades 2.
Hades one more time,
Hit me, Hades, one more time.
except with a woman. Ugh.
So woke. Everything's so woke now. You have to be.
Woke
Everything's.
garbage.
If there's a man, there's got to be a woman. It's like, why can't everything just be men and like men just date men?
Now, whoa, Kim, you're making a little too much sense.
Wait, Kim, that's making way too much sense.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
then
I don't like women. Why do I even want to deal with a woman? I'm going to date men.
then you could do all the things that you want to do, and you can fart on the couch and
Double the wardrobe.
go double the wardrobe.
Double
Am I
the
right?
wardrobe. That's pretty good. Then I got to find somebody who looks kind of like me at least, or at least is my size.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't you? Isn't that? I mean, that would you go for somebody who's like you? Who was your
No, I
size?
go for like a big glass of water, big tall glass of water.
Yeah, you're more of a bear. You'd
Yeah,
go for
I would go for the bear.
Yeah, but then you could like wear his clothes when you get up in the morning to eat breakfast.
Oh, that'd be
You can
cute.
do
I
that
could wear the
thing where
big.
you wear their big shirt down to breakfast. That's like very cute look. Honestly.
Yeah, I want that. I like that. I'm like, yeah, I like that. You know what? Oh man, now I'm really thinking of things.
was really thinking about it.
Oh my God, Hades 2 made Jeff gay.
This game is so woke it made me gay. Fuck.
We did it. All right, next review.
Steam user Roof1er.
I think it's Roofner.
Roofiner.
Ruiner.
Ruiner.
Oh, there we go.
Ruiner. Okay. Really clear nickname, guys. We'd be great at reading license plates. Steam user Ruiner. All caps, early access review. Back down to regular caps. Insta-buy, regrets after. Still not going to refund. My English is not so good, so I try to give short statements to avoid mistakes. TL : DR. Not recommend to buy at this point. Bad regular enemy design. : some of them require you to use sigils. Sigils?
Sigils.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Magic.
this is, I'm sorry, I just didn't expect that out of somebody who admits that they don't speak English very well.
Yeah.
That
and
transcends language, sigils.
just
Yeah.
wait, or does that say wolf?
Yeah, the eyes in the chat on this program look like L's. to me.
Okay. Stop attacking you so that you can use your melee attack like the screaming one. Most enemies are too tanky, bosses included. Too much homing or fast projectiles coming off the screen. Projectiles are too small. Slow and clunky combat. : too zoning reliant. The dashing feels bad.
Is that about the game? Because I run a lot. Yeah, dashing does feel bad.
Small lag after pressing button. Weird iframes. Strange
What?
hitboxes that sometimes doesn't match the animations. Grind. Poo boy. : I don't want to choose between white BS or green BS 4 rooms in a row. I want to get gameplay upgrades. Instruments are cancer because you need to choose what type of source you're going to grind in addition to what I listed above. Too much resources to gather: flowers, seeds, mushrooms, Oreos, etc. I know it says ores, but I wanted it to be
I think
Oreos.
the idea that
Oreos.
I'm collecting cookies is pretty pleasant.
Yeah, yum yum. They are too boring. Usually not synergize with other. A lot less humor and no charismatic characters. Too much green colors. Game is not bad, but feels worse than first in every aspect.
It's not done.
That's like me, that's like me going to my son and being like, he's not tall. He's like me, but he's short, and his speech is not as good.
Pip's
And-
iframes are weird.
You got shitty iframes.
He has only 2 adult teeth.
Yeah, and his hitbox is way too small. I try and punch him in the face. I keep missing for some reason.
The melee attacks are difficult.
Everything about him's a grind.
Yeah.
He's basically Odd Job.
He's
Basically.
basically odd job. You
Yeah.
put him in a little suit. They don't like how green the game is.
Do they really mean like the color, the visual aesthetic of the game?
Yeah, the color palette on this one is green. It's mainly greens and like aqua.
But that's so far where you go. I mean, that's just kind of like, yeah, like the first game, there's one whole level area that's just green. So I could be like, oh, it's too green. And there's another one
but Jeff, it's very green though. I mean, we can't agree there.
I do see one screenshot where it's a little purple, but
Yeah.
it's still mostly green.
It's a
And
lot of
purple
green.
is across the color wheel from green. Now, Jeff
Yes.
wouldn't know this because he is deficient.
When you see green, Jeff, what does it look like to you?
Probably looks like what green looks like.
No, we don't know that, Kim.
I'm hoping before the Lord takes me that I'll see green.
What does when you have to drive in your car and there's the light that says you can go to you? What is that? Is that look more or less like Sonic the Hedgehog?
It looks more like Sonic the Hedgehog, and then in the middle of the light is just the words that says "kill yourself."
Oh, you're gonna
So
have
you
to.
are seeing the same traffic lights I'm seeing.
Everyone-
Good,
everyone
good to
else
know.
is, yes.
Excellent. Okay.
Top means stop, Jeff. Top means
Okay.
stop.
Yeah, you can't spell top without stop.
Yeah. But
I'm more of a-
also, that's how you know traffic lights without knowing colors.
Oh, really?
Top means stop.
What does yellow stand for?
It's the one in the middle. I don't know. Slow down.
Slow down and look at it. You know what? I just realized there's a lot of traffic lights that are like directly in line where the sun is, so that when they're on and the sun is on at the same time, I can't see them.
Yeah, I should turn the sun off on occasion. It's just save some energy.
Also, sometimes the sun shines in just the right angle that makes my windshield completely like unintelligible.
You need to clean your windshield.
No, our windshield is at like, because some cars have windshields that are built at like whatever angle they chose to like have it sort of affixed to, where it just doesn't matter. There's just a part of the day where it's a gamble. I may kill somebody. I don't know.
Lord baby Jesus, you guys, clean your cars. Clean.
I have to put my head out the window like a dog and see what's coming.
No, put some Rain-X on that bad boy.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway.
So they're saying that this game has a lot of stuff that doesn't mesh together.
Mm-hmm.
Oreos.
It has Oreos, I hear.
It has
It's got Oreos in it.
Okay,
We
I
do
just
know
want to
that.
clarify. He did not say Oreos.
Yes, he did, Kim. It's okay.
He said ores, which
He said
is
flowers, seed. So I have not encountered. I can't imagine the idea that like flowers, seeds, and mushrooms
and ores.
and ores, EOs, are going to. I mean, I guess they play a role, but there was a lot of dumb bullshit in the first one that you had to pick up.
I mean, this one you can pick up resources. They're not often, but like you can find them at like little spots and then you use them. I haven't gotten that far, but you use them to like upgrade stuff, I think. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
that's all of them.
that's most games.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
also
most
just like a
games.
pretty standard kind of gameplay loop, kind of like a
But I
gameplay
don't.
thing.
But I don't like it because of how green it is. I
Yeah,
think you know
I
what. Here's what I will say. The only thing we can't argue with in this review is they don't like that it's green.
Yeah. That's their choice, and that's fine.
Yeah, they can. I mean, we can put a lot of English on the ball in regards to whether the enemy design is bad, the projectiles are too small. If you don't like the color green, I mean, like really think about yourself emotionally and how you consume art. If you don't like green, you're not gonna like this.
Yeah. There's a lot of things aside from this game that you may not like as well. It might be a rude awakening for you.
Gotta be someone for whom is like that does unlock something like, you know what? Yeah, I don't like green things.
Well, green's a very feminine color, so
Oh my god, here he goes.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard
What
that.
about
Actually,
the Green Power Ranger?
All colors are feminine.
Yeah. Well, with the Green Power Ranger, obviously very feminine as well, because every time I'd see him on screen, I'd get a boner. So, hey,
Clearly very ladylike.
clearly very
Yeah.
ladylike.
Kim, did you say that all colors are feminine?
Yeah.
Well, how about another review? We don't even have to discuss this. How about another review? It's better if we don't.
I saw one. I was looking at reviews just myself, just when I was getting the game immediately.
Do you want to post a review, Jeff?
No, but I'm curious. If you don't post it, I'm just gonna let you know what it said because it made
Go
me
and
actually.
post it. Go find it and post it.
Well,
for
no,
us.
because then the thing's gonna say that I'm out of the screen. You're gonna get
I've been out of
angry.
the screen for
I'll give
ages.
you a hall pass.
All right. Well, I have to go to my Steam thing. I don't even know if it's gonna be there anymore. But I did give it a down thumbs on Steam.
What?
Damn.
You interacted with one of the reviewers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That I find shocking.
Yeah. I was so irritated by it because it seems like
Did you get tilted?
I didn't get tilted, but it made me feel like, okay, this is either somebody who is really dumb or it is a bot. So I either talk to a robot or somebody that I would never interact with in life.
Did they have a comment about the woke garbage?
No, but they did say that all the character designs are obviously made by AI.
Well, were they saying that they were good?
If that is shorthand for bad, I don't like it.
I think it's becoming the shorthand for bad for some people.
That's like the CalArts. That's the new CalArts.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
I-
this is shitty. It's like it's like a CalArts design.
I can't find it because it's not on the page anymore, but that was the thing that made me angry is they were just
it's
like,
not on the page
obviously they
anymore.
use AI for all these characters.
Oh yeah.
So it was just a very misinformed, dumb thing that just somebody threw up, and it just irritated me.
It hurt your feelings a little bit?
I'll put
maybe?
this next review out there, and I'll read this one because I don't want to punish you guys. 'Cause it's a little bit long, and I
Oh.
can jump around as.
You just say you don't want Kim to have to muscle.
I
her
don't
way
want
through
Kim
it.
to have to do this one. 'Cause
I'm
it's very long.
I'm good. I'm getting good at reading.
Yeah. This is from Steam user. It's in Chinese. You can't read it. I can't read it either.
Did it
It's
say
in
that, or
Chinese.
was it actually in
No,
Chinese?
it was in Chinese. I couldn't read it.
Okay.
Or it was in kanji. I couldn't tell. It was not Arabic characters, so I had no idea. It's a nice game, but it still blows my mind they managed to make this
Holy shit, this
one
is long.
even more grindy than the last one, which is probably my only major complaint I had for the first game. They're mad that they made this game more grindy. Why do I have to pick a blank tool to bring into the map? So the players have to keep going back time and time again to farm the mats and get the upgrades. That's not replayability. It's simply dumb design. But it does retain most of the good features. The combat is fluid and feels pretty much the same as the last one. The new mechanics are questionable. It essentially is a CC zone, closed captioning,
Closed
Okay.
captioning
to
or
slow,
crowd
just
control.
tell you all
I
the
guess.
words. The
Thank you.
problem is it also somewhat slows the game down. In a way, Hades 2 combat feels just like Hades 1, but like on a 0.8 speed.
That's too slow for me. I'm a gamer.
If you listen to podcasts or audiobooks, you know you never go slower. You only
No.
go faster.
Yeah,
That's
1.5.
true.
Get through it. The combat is fluid, slower fluid, a
Yeah.
syrup, I guess, and the visual is nice, but the boss fights and some elites fights are just needlessly long. It is not even hard. It's
That's what she
just
said.
tedious.
That's also what she said.
Hey.
Kim, can you get that for us clean?
Hmm?
Get that for us clean, please.
What?
Get that for us clean.
The forest clean?
No, say the thing with fuck off.
Oh, right. All right. That's what she said?
God bless it. The visual and audio front is probably the only aspect that I cannot complain. Let's see if they can stick to their guns.
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna
that
wait.
one.
Hold on. There's a lot of review left from what I can see.
All right. However, it's still in early access. So I, as well as everybody else, ought to give it more time so the devs can tune the
I'm gonna
numbers.
complain about a bunch of shit, and then I'm gonna say, well, none of that should matter, I guess.
Surprisingly, the game is quite polished for an early access game. There's almost no noticeable glitches or bugs for how long I played it.
I'd love to know
aside
how
from
long
all
it
the
is.
parts.
How long did they play it?
I don't know.
He has to go look up Chinese characters.
At most, 48 hours.
Right, because that's how long the game's been out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some more things. Numbers. Sorry. Some more
7?
things. Numbers feel bad. 5, get out of here.
No.
Feel bad.
Numbers feels bad.
Numbers feels bad.
Numbers feels bad.
That's like I just picture Kim like sitting drunk on like a dark stoop somewhere. Just
Numbers
somebody passes
feels
by her,
bad.
and all they can hear this woman saying under her breath is "Numbers feels bad."
It's like
We
an
all
episode.
get what that
wait, there's an
means.
episode of Sonic the Hedgehog where Knuckles says, "But wait, how do you explain?" But there's nothing following that. He's asking, "How do you explain?" But wait, then how do you explain? And we do that a lot at my house.
That's very good.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
God damn
Numbers
it.
feels bad.
Difficulty curve is weird, and the new charge attacks on everything and the weird lag on dashes really breaks the combat, making it such a slow drag. Just feels like you're are doing minimal damage with a very clunky character, which is how every game feels when you start playing.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Why am I not killing this?
Literally every game is this.
Well, everybody seems to be forgetting how Hades, the first one, plays when you start, not when you've been playing it for 200 hours.
I want to start with the white Mario suit.
Because you put the time in.
Yeah, Jeff, because these are unfaithful gentlemen. They're like, I put in my time.
Yeah,
I
they
get
put in the
everything I
time.
want. Look at my fish. Blessing designs are just boring and bad. Most of the time, I am either this is gonna hit home in ways that have nothing to do with the game. Most of the time, I am either indifferent or negative about all the options given to me.
Yeah, that's called
Oh wow,
being
that's
in your
me.
late
Yeah,
30s.
no, I get that.
You're pretty much doing the same thing by the end of level 4, which means all the blessing that I got changed almost nothing for me, which is a major killer for a roguelike game. TLDR.
What does that mean?
Too long, didn't read, but we did.
It's like a synopsis.
Stayed true to the first game, but the combat feels slower and more dull. Visual and audio still outstanding. Seems to be even more grinding than the last game. Very few bugs and glitches. New mechanics and terrible blessing design make progression and grind feel painful. Really messed up the roguelite aspects of the game. It almost feels like you're doing the same things, just with different color theme. That's a roguelite.
It's like I'm on a hamster wheel, but things change slightly each time I go around the hamster wheel.
That's not how hamster wheels work.
That's how my hamster wheel works. You should get caught up. Have I introduced you to Timu?
What?
the fuck?
The TV.
Is this a commercial for Timu?
This whole thing.
I didn't know TV needed commercials.
Yeah, they advertise themselves
Yeah.
everywhere all the time. You can
Yeah.
block them and they will just keep sending shit.
You know how they advertise themselves, Kim, is with their amazing products that you can buy at such low rates. They don't
I
even have to
know.
advertise.
It's unbelievable low prices. You can get everything. Everything you
Yeah,
want.
everything at
Your
Temu.
child will love you. Your mom will come back.
There's a lot of YouTube videos of like, look at all this cool, look at this computer I built on Temu. Look at this dinner I made with Temu.
Mhm.
I
Temu,
really
Temu,
liked the Temu thing that I saw once that was it was just a bedspread that said carrots, but carrots was spelt wrong.
Which part?
I kind of like that actually.
It was spelt maybe
Was it like
With-
carrots, like gold carrots, like K?
no, it was like with 2 T's maybe.
carrots.
Carrots, yeah.
the
and it
thing
was
that
just-
a
but it
spy
was-
uses to strangle.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have bought things from Temu. I admit it.
Yeah.
Right.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Kim already knows about the wonderful things you get from Temu. I don't need to talk to Kim.
Kim, you said you wanted to do you wanted to have like a featured bit where you talk about a game that you're playing from the past. You said it was Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, that is something that I wanted to talk about just briefly.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and do that now?
Yeah, Kim's got a blast from
Okay, so
from the back.
synopsis
speaking
on
of
this guy's
blast.
review. I didn't like this review that much.
Hey, every review is special and magical and beautiful.
Yeah, this is a
one
special-
in particular.
It's just really long.
This is just
This
one
one
where
had
somebody
someone realize, listen, Hades 2 doesn't like you. Maybe that's your problem. Because
It's-
Hades 2 admitted straight up that it was a work in progress. And you literally said that every option that Hades 2 has given you, you don't like.
It's this person just wanted to complain despite the fact that they didn't have any grounds to do so. Really.
If you want to be mad about Hades 2,
You can.
Hades 2 is not shy in giving you reasons.
Yeah. Also, Hades 2 does not care. You want to be mad and say things? That's what they want you to do right now. They want your
Hey,
feedback.
Jeff, stop white knighting Hades 2. She doesn't need it.
Look, she said that I could do her homework later, and
Oh my
then maybe we
fucking
could get
God.
some dinner.
Classic.
Kim's
Jeff.
got a blast from the back.
The back shots from Kim.
Kim got a back shot. Kim,
Back shots with Kim Wardell.
This is my
Both
little
back shots.
it's just a little thing. We're just gonna call it Kim's finger blastings. Where I just do one or two little ideas. So anyway, we're gonna do this and then we're gonna do one more review and then we're gonna go because
fuck off.
Mama's got shit to do. But anyway, as a wonderful, beautiful gift, I was gifted all of the Fallout games in a nice little mini nuke that makes a nice noise. Hold on, wait. It's off right now. I hit the button, it didn't do shit.
What a nice noise.
Is it from Temu? Is that why?
My teammate.
Pew. Anyway, so I decided to start. So I have never played Fallout on the computer. I've only ever played it on the PS4, and I decided that I would play New Vegas. That would be my introduction. Like I would start fresh, and so I started playing Fallout New Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
and it is. First of all, I don't know if it's just because I'm on the computer. The graphics are significantly better than Fallout 4.
Oh wow, really?
Oh, really?
Yes, you don't have better options, but like the graphics in Fallout 4 on the PS4, it's like it's got that sort of like Polar Express dead puppet mouth movie
that
thing.
uncanny valley effect.
The blah, blah,
yeah,
blah,
I know
blah,
what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, and it's but
Does New Vegas have soul in its characters? Is that kind of what you're?
sort of, I guess. I don't know. They're less puppety.
Mm.
They have. I mean, the people are made better. The graphics are better, and I don't know if it's because it must be because of I'm on the PC, and I won't know until I play Fallout 4 on the computer, and I can compare apples to apples. Right now, I'm comparing eggs to bananas.
Well, those games are 13 years apart, I think.
Well, that's
We
the thing.
did successfully compare eggs to bananas.
Yeah, the
just to be
thing
fair.
is that the games are so far apart. You would think there'd be some giant leap, and instead,
Fallout's always kind of looked like Fallout.
yeah,
Even the new ones.
yeah,
look,
Jeff, between Fallout 2 and Fallout 3, you put them side to side and tell
Same.
me the next 10 words and I'll quit this race right now.
Same game. Can't tell the difference.
So, but basically, I have enjoyed playing it on the computer. I've got some issues because the muscle memory that I have is for Minecraft, and I keep hitting escape, and it pops it makes the game go into the save screen or whatever, and it's asking me if I want to cancel.
I like to think that your muscle memory from Minecraft affects you in regular daily activities.
It
like you're
does.
trying to like hold your child and you just keep like hitting
I
him
keep
with a
trying to
sword.
open inventory. I'm like E.
Sometimes you'll punch a tree and people think you're mad, and you're like, no, I just gotta get something for dinner.
I just need wood. So I have been collecting absolutely everything.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet because I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Are you over encumbered?
You gotta be over.
You got to be over encumbered by this
Not
point.
yet. Not yet.
Oh.
I'm very, very early. I started last night when I was extremely inebriated.
Okay.
Best way to start
You were drunk and you
everything.
kept dropping things out of your sack.
Yeah.
That's why you're not
shit.
over encumbered.
But I was really surprised because people made a big deal about how Fallout 4 you could personalize your character, but you can do a lot to personalize your character in New Vegas. Like I was very happy. I have like a lightish sort of red pink hair. I'm a woman.
Those two
it's,
options.
that's
it's
huge.
as close. No, but I mean, you can also you change the face shape and the nose shape and the eye shape. And
Kim, you haven't even
it's-
gotten into mods yet.
I know, but
Yeah,
the thing is,
don't
it's,
get into mods, Kim. You won't play the game.
no, I don't want to get into mods. I just want
Yeah,
to
don't do that.
right now I'm just learning how to shoot guns, and I do like that there's all these new different baddies that you don't get in Fallout 4. Like you don't have geckos and you don't have
You don't have flies.
fucking
flies?
mosquitoes or something.
Well, and here's what I don't know if you know this, Kim, but there's somebody who does a voice in the game that we've discussed on the show not super recently, but in the past.
Is it Stifler's mom?
It's not Stifler's mom. No,
Who
not
is
today.
it?
We didn't discuss this person today, but they are in our hearts forever and ever because they left us last year.
Jimmy Buffett,
No, it was Matthew Perry.
Oh,
Matthew Perry.
the perfect Perry.
He's I think he's like the main guy, or he's one of the guys. He's somebody in it
Matthew Perry.
because he liked Fallout so much.
He's Benny. He's the guy
Yeah.
who shoots you in the head.
Oh,
Spoilers.
The guy.
oh
the guy
yeah,
in the
he
suit.
really does shoot you in the head. But
He
you don't
says
have.
he-
Yeah.
He says the word doll.
It's
Yeah,
a good,
he's
it's
like,
a good opening for
"Oh,
a game.
Mom.
And he
Mamma
says-
mia.
I think he does say bada bing at some point.
Yeah, he really is super, super racist.
You like Fallout New Vegas? I'm glad.
That's
I'm
good,
enjoying it a lot, and I thought that I was trying to curb my expectations because I enjoyed Fallout 4 so much, and I didn't want to be comparing a game that was so much newer to a game that was so much older.
But Kim, it's even the name. New Vegas is the newest one. It says it right.
Yeah, it'll always be the
new.
new one.
It's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I New Vegas. I like New Vegas when I played it, but that is the one I think a lot of people think is probably like the best Fallout.
That's the one that everybody says that you should start with.
Because
That's
everything's
wild.
everything's
Yeah,
bad.
start with
after it.
New Vegas. That's what people
Yeah.
say. Look it up, man. I
Yeah.
follow the reviews, and you know what? The reviews did not lie.
There's
Well,
only
that's
one-
wonderful to hear, Kim. Thank you for that wonderful blast.
Yeah, thank you for finger blasting us, Kim.
You're welcome.
Might want to tone down the name of that segment. Just a hair.
We'll come up with something else.
We'll work on.
Thanks for
we'll
the
send it
back
to
shot,
Scud
Kim.
board.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Thanks for the back. Kim's back shots. Okay. One
Back
final
shot and finger
review.
blasting. Kim
Oh my-
Martell.
Jesus Christ. There you go.
All right, this is my this is our last one.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
this is from Steam user Foxy Wrecked Machine, and Wrecked is spelled with an R-E-K-T, so you know they're a gamer because they got wrecked.
Yeah, they are.
It's definitely a good game, feels smooth and plays smooth.
Okay, I like smooth things.
I don't hate the smooth.
They're just touching their screen. They're just like feels smooth.
Smooth. Now I'm touching my screen. You know what? It's got some
It
dust.
does
You're
feel
gonna
smooth.
get fingerprints on there.
It's brand new.
But art style and characters feel very off compared to the first game. Main character seems a lot less charismatic and more bland.
Okay, I've got to put a stop to this. You can't just. You know nothing about this character.
First of all, I know they're boring and not as interesting as Zagreus, the first character, because all their words,
boy.
the boy,
Oh boy.
their boobs just keep getting in the way of
There's
their
a-
character being good.
This new this new person I just met is nervous, and therefore they are not as charismatic as my good friend I've known for 5 years.
Yeah. I've spent 300 hours with this other friend. This new friend who I have spent
I just don't understand these complaints.
They I don't know. So anyways, less charismatic and more bland. The game definitely became a lot more woke with its characters.
Whoa. They
even
toned down the penis and suddenly I can't stand it.
Here's the thing. It doesn't even feel like Greek mythology that much anymore.
It didn't. That's not a real problem because I don't know. Is someone out there like, okay, but Hera wouldn't really sound like that? Like,
Okay.
What?
None of these characters were really in the same place at the same time. I know Greek mythology. This game is fake. Yeah, this doesn't even feel like Greek mythology that much anymore. Like it's been so long that it was just like, the good old days of Hades where it all felt like Greek mythology.
Where it all fit together like a glove.
Nothing makes sense anymore. It's too many women, not enough men.
Too many women, can't jerk off yet. Yeah, I'd say if you only care about gameplay, then definitely get this game. It plays very good. But if you're like me and liked Hades 1 very much for its story and vibe, you may be disappointed with the direction that was taken with art and story in this game. But as you see by reviews, I'm a rare exception, which is, I guess, their way of saying everyone else is wrong.
I love that. Well, I guess what they're saying is, I realize that I won't make a difference.
So yeah, I have an unpopular opinion because it's wrong.
Yeah. As you see by the reviews, I'm a rare exception because the woke mind virus got everybody. If you want to play a good roguelike, it doesn't say that.
Editorialize.
No, but it's in between the lines.
That's fair.
If you just want to play a good roguelike game, then you can't go wrong with this game.
But you can't. But it sounds like you can.
It sounds like you could go wrong if you
just take that last part of the last sentence. It's a positive review.
Yeah, but if you want to play a game that has really good Greek mythology, you should play God of War 2.
Yeah.
From the PlayStation era that the new God of War series is trying desperately to make up for, to make good on.
God of War 2, that's the best Greek mythology game because you do get to have sex with ladies in it, and they don't have dialogue, so you know.
I'm fine with ladies being in games as long as you have sex with them, but as soon as they start talking, the game is woke.
Do you think that all these reviews, which are either directly stating or implying that they don't like it because the main character is a woman, would feel less so in their reviews if she looked more like the main character from Stellar Blade?
No, they'd hate it even more.
They hate it more, Jeff.
Oh my God, they would hate it so much.
Really?
Yeah, because the first thing that happens...
How fucking dare a woman?
The first thing that happens in this game, Jeffrey, is it passes the Bechdel test. So I think they would hate this game a lot.
Yeah, hot women can't pass the Bechdel test.
Have to know what the Bechdel test.
Ruin the universe.
The first three characters I talked to in this game are not men. That's a problem.
Yeah.
I had to go find the man to talk to him.
Yeah. I asked 4 people to speak to a manager. They all said they were managers. I said, no, the manager.
The manager. It's in the name.
This is very good. I can't wait for when this game's done.
Yeah, it's... I played...
If you think it's woke garbage now...
Literally, it just if it's not
Why
a
is
white
this part
dude,
of the conversation?
Yeah, if it's not a white dude in the main role, that it literally, it's what was it? There was there's a new Fairly Odd Parents show coming out.
Yeah,
and instead of Timmy, it's like this black girl, and everybody's saying it's woke just because it's a little black girl.
Yeah, but no, actually, there are like people who aren't white.
No,
that also watch television and like to be represented.
All the things that I watch, I'm in it though.
That's true. Therefore,
and I ignore the things that I'm...
You watch a lot of Let's Plays of just you.
Yeah, and also Friends. I'm a lot like Ross.
Thank you for listening to Player 2, is what I said to get us out. That's the kick that sends us up a level. Do you have any genuine reviews for the people and places and things?
I'm going to say this time, no. I'm playing the same old, except that I've started Fallout New Vegas. And I think that if you have not played Fallout, but you heard that the video game or that the TV show had been made into a video game and you want to try it out.
The turnaround time is surprising, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Oh man, they've made so many so quick.
Yeah.
But I do think that that's a good one to get started on. It seems like there's a lot of like story and lore. And so but I didn't feel like I was left behind in any way. Like
Yeah.
it's a good middle ground of like, you don't feel like you're behind and you're starting back. It's a completely insular, it holds its own by itself. And I recommend that.
One other thing I'll say is what I did say for the Vine, that they did make the show into a game very fast. I know if you heard, some people probably heard that and were like, that's wrong. I gotta get on my keyboard. You can fold your BlackBerry back to close. Thank you.
Yeah, just stick it back in your cargo pants painter pocket, the one that's down on the side by your knee.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That extra pocket that we all have down by our bottom part of our legs.
Jeff, what do you got?
I'm taking a break and it kind of feels organic. I was playing, after our last recording, a shit ton of Balatro.
Did you get to the end of Balatro?
I got through I got through like 3 or 4 different runs with different decks.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that game
Drugs.
It is drugs. I would sit here and play it and stay up too late. I would go and take a bath and I would Steam Link it to my phone in the bathtub. I was laying in bed, Steam Linking it to the iPad Air that I got recently.
Steam linking.
Just
Steam
linking.
linking everything.
Yeah, it's just I'm being safe
girlfriend was
though.
like, stop Steam linking.
I'm doing it safe. It's also healthy. Your doctor says you're supposed to do it every now
At
and
least
then.
you're doing it at home.
But yeah,
It's not
Balatro.
cut with anything.
It's really good. It's really good.
I just wish that you could lose money while playing it. That would
Kim,
make
I can.
it
If you want to
better.
give me money every time you lose a run,
Don't.
No.
You
Don't
could.
do that.
but Balatro is really, really, really engaging. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm sure it can be frustrating, but even I don't get frustrated. I understand the concept of a roguelike, which is that I'm supposed
It's
to
green.
die. I'm supposed to like try again.
But are you a woman?
No,
you
and
a
that's
woman?
why it's fine. I'm good. Don't worry. But like, yeah, like
Got him.
yeah, but Balatro is very
Tricked
good.
him.
Also, I'm getting further into Elden Ring than I'd ever gotten before. As I said last time,
So
that
sexual with the games you're playing.
yeah, I guess I'm just railing those cards on Balatro, and I'm just getting
Jesus
deep into Elden Ring and getting
Christ.
finger blasted by Kim. So
I was tempted to say, hey, we should see if we could do like with video, so you could cut it into like things for TikTok and whatnot. And I'm glad we don't, because I don't want to see all like the fucking Tex Avery wolf that you turn into talking about how deep you're getting into Elden Ring.
hey, I'm
No,
trying to
thank
learn.
you, sir.
I'm learning some of those animation techniques.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, Elden Ring. I'm just like, God, I barely scratched the surface of this game when I played it the first time. So I'm like almost level 100 now. And aside from that, I've been drawing a lot. The iPad Air has been very nice. It's a nice tool to do that with. But it's been nice to get back on the old horse.
Draw horse.
The old draw horse.
Horse-drawn drawing.
Yeah, that.
Something there.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
I have I've been playing Dave the Diver.
How is that? Everyone says it's really great.
It's great. I mean, it's still really good. I will say that after playing it for 3 days, I went to go to a sushi restaurant and loved it. I will also say I played and finished a Souls-like game called Another Crab's Treasure.
Oh, I saw that. People were loving that because it was
game
cute.
whips ass.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
It's Souls for your kid. It's like aesthetically, it's not scary and dark. It's cute.
No, it's pretty scary and dark. Yeah, you're a crab and you're going through Dark Souls adventure. That's what it is. Like, there's shit in that. Like, the big open area you go to first is called the Sands Between, which I
That's great.
really, really like.
That's good.
There's a lot of visual jokes that are. There's one I wanted to send you, but it's basically like you're in the bottom of the ocean. There's trash and there's an old container. But it's supposed to be like, I can't believe it's not butter, but instead it says, I swear to God, if this isn't butter, I'm gonna fucking lose it. And I'm like, oh, that's very good.
Did it actually
I
say
like that.
fucking or did it say
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Oh,
great.
okay.
Yeah, the company that made it, they also made a game called Going Under, which is a roguelite set in an office building. It's a lot of genuinely funny jokes, like visual jokes.
Well, if it does really well, that's unfortunate because they will then close immediately.
They will close them down.
Yes.
That. But yeah, Another Crab's Treasure is very good. I also read a book.
And when you said read, you mean listen to.
Fuck off. I listened to a read book by a British man. And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie.
Oh, okay. I've heard of her.
That's Saw. That book is Saw.
Really?
And I'm going to tell everyone I know about it.
I don't wanna
if you read that book, because I looked up what's the best mystery story. And
Wait,
this
so
came up on a lot of lists.
It's not Agatha Christie?
Well, it is Agatha Christie, but the story that they always say is, and then there were none.
Oh.
And the story of and then there were none was these 10 people who have all committed immoral acts that cannot be persecuted by the law are put in a house together and are all killed in ritualistic ways.
Well,
Oh.
That's Saw.
That's Saw. Well,
Saw.
the woman that wrote mysteries before Agatha Christie, I think Mary Roberts Reinhardt or something. She was the one that developed the trope. The butler did it.
Mm-hmm.
The first novel that I read of hers, it was a bunch of
Butlers.
It was a bunch of butlers.
And you didn't know which one did it because one of them did it.
It was exciting.
You knew it was
Anyway,
someone.
no. Speaking, somebody like really graphically cut off the head of the person and then wrapped it up in a clock, like one of those like wall clocks, because it's like she's writing these in like 1890 or something, 1910, and so they have like these big clocks on the mantle, and they're looking at this horrible murder. And it's also it's a robbery because the clock is missing, but it's not a robbery. They used the clock to put in a bag with the head and sink it to the bottom of the bay.
Nice.
So that
It's a heavy clock.
yeah, well, it was made of marble.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know those like fancy clocks that you would put on the
Oh,
mantelpiece?
I mean,
Like
I don't have a
like
mantle. I've never had one, so no.
What? Yeah, I'm sure you have.
It came in this economy.
In this economy?
I've got 3.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Give us
Sorry.
a good review on your podcatcher of choice. Jeff, how
Please.
about one final review?
You gotta give it to me.
There you go. I'll put it in the chat. There you go.
All right. Last one from Steam user Frost Bunny. Early access review. This game is what sex would be like if it was good.
Gotcha. My name's JoJo.
My name's Jeff.
And my name is Kim, and you have been listening to Listen to Player 2, and you guessed it, eggs and bananas are my real mom and dad.
I didn't guess that.
How could you not guess that?